The curation of the talent they brought here to judge this contest is extraordinary, and you find yourself in very high-level dialogues with people from different branches of the profession who are very passionate about photography and its impact in the world. And it's a very intensive but very rewarding experience. Well, we found the singles categories, it was a lot of pictures about kind of like weather. A fine example is the first place photo of a massive storm approaching Bondi Beach in Australia. And we chose this picture because we thought it was representative of what's going on with our climate and the typical human response to that, which is to do nothing. The second picture we loved because it was just this epic kind of once-in-a-lifetime moment. One of the other judges, Thomas Peschak, is an expert diver and has spent most of his career doing underwater natural history, and he commented this is one of the kinds of moments you would see once in a lifetime if you were lucky. And this picture of volcanic lightning is just spectacular. It's a night shot where you could see the stars and the volcanic bombs, and really gives one awe and respect for the power of nature. The first story is a portrait of the current status of what's going on with the orangutans in Indonesia. I mean, some of these pictures of an adult male making a threat call to another male taken from the very top of the canopy, and to photograph wild orangutans in their environment at the top of the canopy is extremely difficult. Not only do you have to have really good tree climbing skills, you have to wait up there huge amounts of time to catch the moment. And it's another photo here of an orangutan climbing the canopy tree, and it had to be taken with a remote control camera, so the photographer had to anticipate exactly where this animal would go, and then set a camera up there and maintain it and trigger it when just the right moment. It's just fantastically difficult to do, and beautiful portrait of an animal in a way that really no one has ever seen before. It's really an extraordinary body of work, and the same photographer also did just an amazing job of documenting other aspects of orangutan conservation, because it's a very threatened species, and it's just a very, very complete and compelling story. And the second place story is really extraordinary documentation of the fight to protect elephants and stop the ivory trade. And it's an extremely difficult thing to do, to get access to poachers, and so started most of the work through portraits of poachers and people who were mutilated and raped by poachers, and the effect that poaching is having on the African environment. Extremely strong story and extremely difficult to do. And the third is just a spectacularly beautiful portfolio on chameleons in Madagascar, and showing their biological diversity, their behavior, their camouflage, and also a very endangered species, and an exceptionally beautiful one to document.